Hi dudes and lady dudes, John here. Quick little bit. Sorry for the No Theory Thursday. Yesterday got distracted with work. That's okay. The theory's kind of it's not an out there one, so it'll probably just be a normal one day. Not today though, because there's something else that came across my mind. And here it is. The lockdown for the coronavirus isn't about locking down for the coronavirus. It isn't about, you know, flattening the curve. Buzzword. What does it mean? Well, whatever it means to, whichever graph you want, we're flat. But here's what it is. So when it first came out, it's like, hey, stay home for 2 weeks and we'll save everyone, or a lot of everyone's. And people are like, what, I can do 2 weeks. That makes sense, and it's reasonable measure. So we did that. Well, and after a week, they're like, well, it's actually going to be 2 weeks from now because not everyone got the message. And then another week goes by, and they're like, well, we actually have to like shut down even more things because there's too many businesses that are open. There are too many essential things in our society, so we have to shut down some essential things, and we got to restart the 2 weeks. And then it's like, you know what? It won't really work because every time you have to go grocery shopping within that 2 weeks, even if you only go once, well, now your 2 weeks has started again. And a lot of people can't afford just to like hoard a month of food, and the grocery store shelves can't have, you know, every person in the country get a month of food and then hold it out for 2 3 weeks, whatever they decide at that time. And so it doesn't work. And this is why the lockdown, people are getting so mad. Just stay homes and then we would be done, blah, blah, blah. No, the shutdown, the lockdown, it can't work. It can't work on our society. We cannot function like this. We have to go out and get provision. All right? That's just the way it is. And so, and the government knows this. The point of the shutdown isn't to prevent the spread. Sweden and South Korea have shown that you can isolate just those who need it and prevent the spread better than we're doing here in Canada and down in the US. Sweden and Canada's numbers were very similar. Sweden's doing better. South Korea and the US numbers are very similar. South Korea is doing better. Neither of them shut down. And they both went with the isolating the vulnerable and the sick method. And I mean, think about it this way. If Jean and even my kids are at a good age, this virus isn't doing much to kids. If everyone who was not sick and vulnerable went out and got corona 3 weeks ago, kind of when the shutdown went, just we would all be better and immune now. It would be better for our economy had we all gotten sick 3 weeks ago than the current situation, and hardly any more deaths because we just drink fluids and breathe for someone like Jean. The shutdown isn't about preventing the spread. The shutdown is about seeing how long we can get the people to do nothing, to literally do nothing, be so controlled they won't even open their front door, and see how long we can get by. Maybe this is a Theory Thursday on a Friday, but this is how it is. People, we need to wake up. It's not about flattening the curve, it's about control. The methods they're using. Yes, we want to stop corona. I get that. But we're not doing it properly. There are countries that are doing it properly, like countries that have control of their citizens, so they don't need to implement control measures. Plain and simple. Trump is talking about down in the U.S. opening the economy within 2 to 4 weeks, which is good. Trump, he seems to be very swayed by public opinion, and when people are like, we've had enough, and you might say, well, that's good, but at the same time, while the people kind of force the public to kind of get them to encourage the shutdown, they knew that this would happen. It's all part of the plan. Up here in Canada, when will it open up? Who knows? We took a month longer than the U.S. to, kind of get on things. Um, it is what it is. So, anyway, that's just John's thoughts on that. Like, subscribe, bell, highlight the bell, or don't highlight the bell, whatever. A subscription's good if you don't want to get belled, but do that for new videos. If you don't like the video, you know what to do. Once social distancing is over, go feed a homeless person. And feed more than one. For every day you have to social distance. For every foot you think should be between you and the other person. And then let Jean know down in the comments. That'll really spite him. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.